From Andrew Lloyd Webber to Rodgers and Hammerstein, it's 11 questions on Broadway musicals. This is Trivia with Buds. It be. Happy Sunday and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. Today we have a fun, quick episode on Broadway musicals. This was from a live round I did about a year ago, maybe late 2017, something like that. And I just did it the other day at a senior community that I do trivia at. There's a place in Glendale, California called Windsor. And I've been hosting trivia there for a year and a half or so. And we do the first Thursday and last Thursday of the month. They are all seniors. Everybody's probably 80 or older, maybe 75 or older. And they're a ton of fun. I ask them a million questions. They tell me a million stories. And we have some good times. So this is from a round I did just last week for the most recent live version of it. And I'm just going to ask you the questions from the round. You're going to answer those. And if you're playing along at home, you could write down your answers on a scorecard. Send me a picture of the scorecard. I always like to see what people use, the back of an envelope or like the inside white part of a magazine, all kinds of different stuff. I'm also holding a baby, a real live baby, while I record this, who just pulled my windscreen down, or whatever this is called, pop screen. And he's getting very antsy, so we'll see how this goes. But I hope you're having a great start to your week or your end to your week, whatever you think Sunday is. I had an awesome weekend doing a bunch of parties and special events. I did a couple's wedding at an awesome venue called Golden Road in Los Angeles, California, right near Glendale. It's a great brewery, and they have this little back room. And the baby enjoyed it as well. Baby, he got a little hammered last night, had way too many beers. But we did this great wedding for my friends Paul and Meredith, and I was kind of the MC for the night. And then we did 4 rounds of trivia on Pennsylvania, sci-fi, California, and the 90s. Some of those I will mix into my live rounds this week. So it went really well, had a ton of fun. And today I'm doing a Family Feud party. Someone hired me to recreate Family Feud at their house in Beverly Hills, and we'll see how that goes as well. But we're going to jump into 11 questions on Broadway musicals right about now. Here we go. All right, here we go. 11 questions on Broadway musicals. Let's see if you've been to these shows or not. Question number 1, what musical from Andrew Lloyd Webber debuted in 1981? Question number 1, what musical from Andrew Lloyd Webber debuted in 1981? Question number 2, Bring It On the Musical is based on a movie about what sport? Question number 2, Bring It On the Musical is based on a movie about what sport? Question number 3, what modern musical starts with a summarization of the title character's early life in the Caribbean? Number 3, what modern musical starts with the summarization of the title character's early life in the Caribbean? Question number 4, Broadway musicals. What musical stars characters named Dr. Dillamond, Madame Morrible, and Glinda? Number 4, what musical stars characters named Dr. Dillamond, Madame Morrible, and Glinda? Question number 5, who starred in the 1996 film version of Evita? Number 5, who starred in the 1996 film version of Evita? Question number 6, what single-word musical had a song called We'd Like to Thank You, Herbert Hoover? Number 6, what single-word musical, that's just a musical with a one-word title, had a song called We'd Like to Thank You, Herbert Hoover? Number 7, what was the first musical written by the team of Rodgers and Hammerstein in 1943? Number 7, what was the first musical written by the team of Rodgers and Hammerstein in 1943? Question number 8, Mamma Mia is a musical about the music of what band? Number 8, Mamma Mia is a musical about the music of what band? Broadway musicals. Number 9, in the 2001 musical The Producers, who played the character Max Bialystock? Number 9, in the 2001 musical The Producers, who played Max Bialystock? And number 10, what word is stamped at the top of all Broadway programs with black font on a yellow background? Number 10, what word is stamped at the top of all Broadway programs with black font on a yellow background? And the 2-point question, number 11, the bonus question. In 2007 and 2011, what were the last 2 Disney Broadway musicals? For 2 points, in 2007 and 11, what were the last 2 Disney Broadway musicals? All right, those are your questions for Broadway musicals. Take a quick little break here, and we'll jump into the answers to see how you did. I just dropped my phone. All right, I just picked up my phone because I dropped it, and we are on to Broadway musical answers. Let's see how you did. Question number 1. What musical from Andrew Lloyd Webber debuted in 1981? The answer was Cats. Cats was the answer to that question. It's probably something I'm never going to watch. I just see the characters and costumes, and I've heard a few of the songs, and it could not interest me less, whatever Cats is about. Number 2, Bring It On, the musical, is based on a movie about what sport? Cheerleading. I remember asking this question at a live event, and somebody goes, that's not a sport. And I'm like, it's pretty athletic. You have to have skill to do it. It's involved in a lot of sports, so shut up. Number 3, what modern musical starts with a summarization of the title character's early life in the Caribbean? Hamilton. Haven't seen that. I'm not a huge musical guy. I think I've only ever seen 2 musicals, Book of Mormon and Wicked. So I got to catch up on some of these, but everybody loves Hamilton these days. Number 4, what musical stars characters named Dr. Dillman, Madame Morrible, and Glinda? That was Wicked. Wicked, the one I saw back in Chicago with the wife, probably 12 years ago. Really long time ago. Number 5, who starred in the 1996 film version of Evita? That was Madonna. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. I kept my promise. That's all I remember from the commercial. Number 6, what single-word musical had a song called We'd Like to Thank You, Herbert Hoover? That was Annie. Annie, the orphan who has a hard knock life. And Jay-Z adopted her. I think that's true. Number 6, what single-word musical? Annie. Number 7, what was the first musical from Rodgers and Hammerstein in 1943? It was called Oklahoma. I've been to Oklahoma, not much going on there. So interesting to write a musical about it, but good job. Rodgers as well as Hammerstein. Number 8, Mamma Mia is the musical about what music from what band? And that's ABBA. My mom, Kieran Buds, she loves it. She's bought the tape of Mamma Mia. I think there's a VHS somewhere, hopefully. And she's got the DVD, and then she bought the sing-along DVD, and she's very excited for Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, coming out on DVD soon. Number 9, in the 2001 musical The Producers, who played Max Bialystock? Nathan Lane. Nathan Lane did he was Gomez Addams, I think, in a Addams Family musical, which sounded interesting to me a couple years back. But he is a great actor, and he was in The Producers, which was very successful. Number 10, what word is stamped at the top of all Broadway programs with black font on a yellow background? I don't know if it's at the top of all of them, and I don't know if it's always those colors. But hey, sometimes I just go out on a limb, and I go, that's probably true. And it's Playbill. Playbill. A lot of them have that Playbill, Playbill. And the bonus for 2 points in 2007 and 2011. What were the last 2 Disney Broadway musicals? Looking for The Little Mermaid and Aladdin. Little Mermaid and Aladdin. And my old boss, Rob Dyrdek, not really my boss, he was head of the company that I worked for, and I interacted with him sometimes, but he proposed to his wife, I think at the Aladdin Broadway musical. He came out on an elephant or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. You could look it up. I'm sure you can find an article about it on robdyrdek.com. I don't know if that's a thing where there's articles, but look it up. That was today's episode, guys. Hopefully you had some fun with the Broadway musicals. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm somewhere in the middle. I like a good song, especially as I get older. When people can sing really well, I'm always very impressed, which is why I think so many people watch these competition shows like America's Got Talent and American Idol and The Voice and things, because I'm like, oh, wow, that's really hard to do. So good stuff, and I hope you had fun with the episode. If you like the show, tell a friend about it. Tell a friend, hey, they did Broadway musicals. They did your category, and send them the link. That would be super helpful. If you have a party coming up, I'd love to write questions for you wherever you are in the world. If you have some kind of fun party coming up and you're like, ooh, I like this show. I like the cut of this guy's jib for a small dollar amount. you can pay me on PayPal, and I'll send you all the slides for you to display at your party. I can do any rounds on any topics you can think of, or I can pick from my over 10,000 rounds just sitting on my computer ready to go. So let me know. Send me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you tomorrow for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.